Welcome to my January 2023 haul video. I'm going to be starting off this haul a little different, just showing off some clips from a couple independent bookstores I visited when I stopped by Montana earlier this month. This was the Country Bookstore out in Bozeman. Both of these bookstores are going to be in Bozeman. The Country Bookstore was all new releases, had a really nice little manga section, graphic novels, and YA reads. Awesome little shop. Definitely recommend checking it out. Very cool vibes. All kinds of neat little knickknacks and things like that. Showing off some of the tote bags here. And then I also visited a used bookstore, Isle of Books. They had just moved locations. So Google Maps was a little funky, but we found it and I could have spent hours in here. But our time was limited, so I had to, just do a quick run and gun. Let's move on to the regular haul. We're going to start off the month with some Barnes & Noble's packages. And you may notice that my background has changed. We are doing a little bit of renovations in our home office, so we have a new desk. And I'm hoping to be filming here moving forward. But first up, we have Frieren Beyond Journey's End Volume 7, story by Kanehito Yamada, art by Tsukasa Abe. There's just been word that this series went on indefinite hiatus for no specified reason in Japan, and that's a little worrying because the last series that I really enjoyed that went on an indefinite hiatus never came back. So here's hoping that doesn't happen with Frieren. And then this was my first time getting a bubble mailer from Barnes & Noble, so that was interesting. But, I'm not gonna complain. My book came in just fine, and it's gonna be Succubus and Hitman, Volume 3. This one's a guilty pleasure series. It's not particularly good, but it's very head empty, no thoughts, titties and guns. We have another package from Barnes & Noble. This one actually wasn't a pre-order, and I think all the Barnes & Noble packages heard me calling them stupid for the pull tabs never working, and this one just came right from my throat. This one was actually, I ordered with a 20% off coupon because my orders keep getting delayed, and Barnes & Noble was like, oh my god, we're so sorry, and send me a coupon for all my delayed orders. And that's going to be Dan Da Dan Volume 2 by Yukino Butatsu. Just like everyone, I got this volume. I love Dan Da Dan. I'm just happy to be able to get it physically. And then we get these nice color pages in the front. I'm glad it's being treated a little bit better than your standard Viz release because it is a really special series. Moving into the in-person purchases, I have 1721 by Tatsuki Fujimoto. These are a collection of short stories that he wrote between the ages of 17 and 21. I like seeing where creators came from, and if we're getting a lot of his stuff in English, I like to pick it up because I do enjoy all his work. Everything I picked up in person this month is going to be from my local comic book shop, Dragon's Lair in Mililani. Up next is Oshinoko by Akasaka and oh gosh, I can't remember. But yeah, this one was a highly anticipated release. Love the color pages in the front from Yen Press. I will be going over this in my reading log. I had already read it previously, but it was really nice to revisit this part of the story, this beginning of the Mad Saga. After that, we have Our Not So Lonely Planet Travel Guide, Volume 3 by Mone Sorai. This BL is just absolutely lovely. The characters are really sweet. It is, not explicit. Highly recommend anybody pick it up. It comes out maybe once a year, so it's going to be very easy for you to catch up if you want to try and pick it up. Up next is Happy of the End by released from Kuma. This is actually my first volume from Kuma, not from Denpa, but from Kuma. And I was very surprised to see that it came with a slip cover and some color pages in the front. Overall, it's a really nice release, but my only thing was it smelled real funky. I don't know why, but when I told my friend that it smelled weird, he told me, "Did you want a 4D reading experience?" And I was just like, "Stop it." But that will also be in the reading log. And then I can't remember if I included this in my December haul or when I bought this, but it was between December and January, and that is Guyabano Holiday by Papanya. This is a release from Denpa. Beautiful release, with the French flaps, the printed interior cover, really nice page quality. Very excited to read that one. And then next up we have Barbarities by Tsuda Suzuki. And Tsuda Suzuki is one of the writers for Heaven's design team. But this is their BL. And as of this volume, it's like, I would say 16 plus. There's nothing explicit in it, but there is like a lot of promiscuity. I'll touch on that a little bit more in the reading log. Sorry I keep saying reading log, it's a little late. And then final pickup is going to be Entangled with You, The Garden of 100 Grasses. This is a short story collection, also from the Seven Seas BL line, and just beautifully printed interior. But that's going to be everything I picked up in January. Kind of a small month, but my wallet probably needed a break after the holidays. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the reading log.